Great stuff. I just like the fact that I've heard James Blunt and his burly bunch of men sing "Sex on the beach, we get sand in our stilettos," which is it's a wonderful lyric.
That was one of the only lyrics I could relate.
Do you know what I love the fact there's sort of like almost like a Masonic ritual the way you're passing those guitars. You can make as much noise as you like, boys. Don't worry. Now let me ask you this: why, James? You tell me why have John and Ben switched from one of them suddenly gone 6-string, the other one's gone 12-string?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because they have delicate little fingers and more than one song on a 12-string hurts.
Is that what it is, Ben?
Yeah.
Does it hurt
Otherwise,
more? Does it hurt more when you use a 12-string?
It seems to, yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, they charge me danger money.
Yeah. What about Carl? Carl's just you just stuck with the box.
It's called a cajon.
I know, but I always forget what it's called, and I end up calling it a box, and then the percussionist always gets offended because I've called it a box.
Cajun, C-A-J.
And how heavy is that? Have a little.
Go on, Dermot, bang his box.
It's because you know what? I was reading it a little bit about because I thought, well, I've interviewed him a couple of times. What I'm going to ask him? And you said, I'm a fun guy, rather than your image is dour. I think I agree with you. You're a fun guy.
Well, thank you. That's the sweetest thing anyone has ever said.
Ever said to you?
Yeah.
No, but does it annoy you that people? Because you write great stuff, but you write stuff that's quite often. I mean, when I feel sad every now and again, I put on "Same Mistake." Always makes me feel.
No, I mean,
a bit
it doesn't
sad.
really annoy me. If you're out there enjoying yourself, it's hard to feel miserable for yourself.
No, sure. But you this album's going to be a bit more fun, I suppose. That's what
Yeah, I think what I've done before is I have probably gone away on my own and I've written some miserable songs in the corner going, whoa, poor old me, I'm here in the corner. Instead this one, just because I was there, with other people, with Steve Robson, who produced it, having just messing around, picking up an electric guitar, I think really that just enabled a bit of tempo to come into the writing process, a bit of energy, and that's the way it could just complete the other side of the picture.
Great stuff. So, are you getting ready to spend 2 years on the road again with this?
Yeah, absolutely. We have just been starting to sell our tickets. In fact, here in London, we're going to play at the Hammersmith Apollo. First night is sold out. There's a second one just on, and yeah, we're going to be back in the bus. I think we're doing about 14 dates around the UK, I'm guessing.
And then you're going to go.
That's in March.
Further afield, because you've sort of done everything, or you're just going to strip it back a little bit this time.
No, we're going to do the whole thing. So we start the tour in February, March next year around UK, then Europe. And then we'll start clocking on from Canada, America, and beyond. Hey, one
thing we never talked about. I had no idea. You've got a degree in aerospace. Is it engineering?
Aerospace manufacturing, engineering, and sociology, which I can't spell, and has not proved very useful to.
Well, if we put you back on the floor now, like I took you over to Toulouse, or that's where aerospace is based, isn't it?
Yeah.
Airbus, I think. Right? Could you? What would you be? James is here. He's going to do a day with you. What could you do?
I could do very, very little. I spent most of my time bending metals till they broke.
Could we do that?
Really exciting.
But you could do that?
I could do that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So, and can you fly? Are you a flying?
I have a pilot's license. My dad was in the army as a helicopter pilot, and so I got a pilot's license as well. But I don't fly very often, and if you're flying with me, you should check there's a parachute.
Have you flown? What's the coolest thing you've flown?
I've flown a Tiger Moth, which is with a biplane.
Yeah.
Really fun. The army taught me on a little chipmunks, which is sweet.
Mm.
And
Tiger Moths they're incredibly light. I suppose,
yeah, absolutely.
They're canvas.
Yeah, I think I've flown them around Norfolk, where it looks like cars are probably overtaking as we're.
and Help for Heroes. Are you an ambassador for them, or?
Yeah, effectively, I'm a patron. And I think it's just a really amazing organisation because, as we know, lots of our service men and women are out there on the front line. We've effectively sent them out there. We collectively voted in our politicians, and therefore we are collectively responsible for the job that they're now doing, even if you disagree with the task that we've given them. And yeah, they're coming back and they're not being looked after properly. So Help for Heroes has galvanised the public really, and amazing the support of the public.
And you went out to Afghanistan, right, to do a concert?
So far I haven't got into Afghanistan. I went out with 120 soldiers. And we got stopped outside on a base just outside of Afghanistan with helmets and body armour on, ready to go in a C-17, and it broke down. And they sent a part, and a day later it broke down as well. And 3 days later we're still waiting to go in. And that's 120 soldiers waiting to get in to try and help the war effort. There were 120 soldiers in Afghanistan who couldn't get out.
Wow.
That's for their R&R, their rest and
Sure.
recreation. That means their wives and girlfriends and children and families are all waiting for them to come home for the 3 days. They don't get they don't get those 3 days on the back of the time. It's just cut off from them. It's gone. And that was,
Is there one part in an aeroplane?
Yeah, exactly. But it's just
If you'd have
it's
finished
just,
that manufacturing degree and actually gone into that
Thank
would
you.
never
So
happen.
you're really rubbing in. Okay. But amazing, really, that that finances aren't up there, that they can't. And this
Sure.
was the whole state of a lot of the RAF's equipment. They hadn't got the spare parts because they hadn't got the finances.
And is
for
that
it.
part of what Help for Heroes are doing as well? Because you always think about it as something that's sort of run in conjunction, say, with the Royal Legion. Do you know what I mean? That's albeit ignorantly. That's what I think about.
It's very much in touch with the other armed forces charities.
Yeah.
But but this is just for injured soldiers. This is about wounded soldiers
Sure.
and looking after them when they get back, particularly in their rehabilitation. And I am going to go back out to Afghanistan at Christmas.
Are you guys going to play? Could you play a concert out there? Could that work?
Well, that's what I've been. That's in the papers that I'm going out to go and sing the Taliban into surrender.
If anyone can do it, you can do it. Come on.
And if I can't, I'm taking Catherine Jenkins with me, and I'm going to set her on them.
Brilliant. Well, I mean, that's it. That's Western decadence for you. They'll be loving that, won't they?
So we're pretty sure this war's going to be over by Christmas.
Play California Girls to them. That'll do it. Listen, thanks a million for coming. It's great to see you again.
Thank you for having us.
You're going to finish up with Stay the Night, right?
Yeah, let me check them in tune and we'll go.
Sure thing.
That's good. It's 72 degrees, 0 chance of rain. It's been a perfect day. We're all spinning on our heels, so far away from real in California. We watched the sunset from my car. We all took the kid in. And by the time that it was dark, you and me had something, yeah. And if this is what we've got, what we've got is gold. We're shining bright, and I want you to know. The morning's on this way. Our friends all say goodbye. There's nowhere else to go. I hope that you'll stay the night. Whoa, y'all stay the night. Whoa, yeah. We've been singing Billie Jean, mixing vodka with caffeine. We got strangers stopping by. And though you're out of tune, girl, you blow my mind, you do. And all I say is I don't want to say goodnight. If there's no quiet corner to get to know each other, then there's no hurry. I'm a patient man, as you'll discover. And if this is what we got, then what we got is gold. We're shining bright, and I want you to know. The morning's on this way. Our friends all say goodbye. There's nowhere else to go. I hope that you'll stay the night. Whoa, you'll stay the night. Whoa,
James Blunt, Stay the Night. Great stuff. The album Some Kind of Trouble, out on the 8th of November. Hey, one question. If worst comes to worst and there's a World War III, would you be called up?
No.
Would they not do that? Say if there was conscription, would they go, James, front line?
I think they've probably given up on me at this stage.
If it does happen.
I promise you, if they call me up, they'll be calling you up very quickly.
Well, this is it. I was going to write, my second question was, if it does happen, can I be in your platoon? Me and the boys.
Yeah,
Boys,
I mean,
would you be in his platoon? You going to use it?
I'll stay at home.
That's not an option now.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, then, yeah. He's a good leader.
We're going over the top with you.
Great stuff.
Still absolutely.
Lethal.
Yes.
Lethal. We're not going to last long between us, but it would be a pleasure.
Yes. By God, we'll have fun. Thanks a million, James. Great to have you with us.
You
Good luck
too,
with
Tom.
everything, mate. Take care.